Hello, Gemini. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using Chakra Wisdom Tarot by Tori Hartman, artwork by Katrina Sokolova. Katrina's name is below tarot if you want to see how it's spelled. Websites are torihartman.com, watkinspublishing.com. Feel free to freeze frame on that if you want that information. Supportive Oracle cards, Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards by Tori Hartman again. This one's illustrated by Gretchen Raish Baskin. Websites, torihartman.com again, watkinspublishing.com. And there's also watkinspublishing.co.uk in that black bar if you're interested. Okay. Gemini. You're very invested in something. Very invested. Is that a good energy for you? I very much like Aries energy, and clearly you're Gemini. That's something that can be compatible for you. It doesn't have to mean that you're dealing with an Aries, but I'm feeling like somebody's blocking you. But it seems like somebody who's compatible to you is blocking you. That's the point of that. It doesn't mean you're dealing with an Aries. I've said this before. I say it all the time. There are no good signs. There are no bad signs. It's just, when it comes to the zodiac, it's just how that energy is working. The energy can go good or bad. So there's no, because I know some people, this is their favorite sign and they can't stand that sign. And we all relate to energies different way. But, it's how the energy is working through. This is a compatible energy that's blocking you. It's somebody that you actually like and you think that likes you. The question is, how do they actually feel about you? Let's be fair. 7, is that the 7? Yeah. 7 of Cups reversed. And the star card in and out. They don't know. I don't think they pay attention to you enough. They might be caught up in their own story a little bit more than you realize. You seem to care about them and feel like they're going to look out for you. I think they're caught up in their own story a little bit too much because I do see them blocking you. I think I've mentioned that a couple times. They got self-worth and they've got isolation. Because I feel the isolation, I feel like that's blocking you. And I'm seeing the Emperor card here, but I'm noticing the baton across the lap there, or the scepter, or whatever you want to call that thing, probably scepter. But it feels like you're being blocked. This person is blocking you. And I keep looking at that scepter as if it's like an Ace of Wands, because I'm seeing the Ace of Wands over here. This is something that's not coming your way, that should be coming your way. This person is blocking something from you. They don't seem to want you to have control. They're afraid you're going to take control, or maybe not even take control, but might damage their control of the situation. Damage their control. Like they won't have control like they're used to. You do see a lot of possibilities, and I think they understand that with you. But they also see you as kind of a wild card. Okay, let's go a little farther. Because how is it progressing is my question. 2 of Pentacles and the Magician. This person's trying to control the situation. I think we already mentioned that, though. So what else did we... I don't know. I see, things are being, you're not given everything at once. It's kind of like... I like baking analogies. If you're trying to make a cake, and they're like, well, it's your job to make the cake, and you're like, okay, I'll do it. All right, here are the eggs. Hold on to those for a minute. And they fiddle fart around. All right, here's some flour. You're going to need that too. And then, a couple hours go by, they give you some butter. They're giving you, they're slowing you up, and they're not even letting you know what type of cake you got to make. It's kind of like, you're getting ingredients, but you're like, I'm getting very basic ingredients, I need something to create flavor. I need some baking soda. I need some of this. I need some sugar. I need some of that. Need some type of liquid, probably milk, but who knows? Maybe not. Maybe water. I don't know. But it's like they're not giving you proper access to the supplies. So it's kind of like I feel you wanting to do it, but they're not giving you enough to actually move forward. You're ready to do it, but this is the challenge card. It's kind of like you want to make it happen. You're ready to make it go forward, but it's also kind of like, is there a lack of supplies that I can't do this, or like what's going on? And it's almost like they're bringing you the ingredients, and you're like, I could just go in the kitchen and get them. They're like, nope, I'm busy in there. Don't go in there. So you have to wait for them to bring you stuff, and you're like, all right, I'll work with your rules. You don't want me in there? I guess I don't need to be as long as you bring me the stuff. It feels like that's more work for you, but okay. But that's what they're doing. It's kind of like I could just go in the kitchen and make it happen. No, Gemini, don't go in the kitchen. No, nope, 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 nope. Don't go in the kitchen. Nope, nope. I'll bring it to you. I'll bring it to you. Well, I'm going to need... Nope, I'll tell you what you're going to need. You just wait. Okay? And I feel like that's how this is going, and you're trying to work with that energy. You're trying to be a team player for whatever reason. You're giving them the benefit of the doubt. What is going on here? Because I feel like this isn't going to work out, this part. I think something's going to happen to distract you and move you on from this part of it. Four of Cups. That's kind of like having something good but not liking the exact outcome you're getting. It's like it's a good outcome but not the one you were looking for, so you're not totally satisfied with it. The Magician card is coming up on the dice too. You're going to be pushed in a different direction. Whatever this is you're doing with this person didn't need to fail. It did not. But I feel like it will. Excuse me, the nose is starting to act up. I feel like this situation is going to fail. Whatever this was, like if you were going to make a cake and all other good stuff, or using the cake analogy, not only are you not going to make the cake, but the ingredients that, like the butter, the eggs, those are going to go bad, is what I'm getting. They're just going to be left to the side. People are going to forget they're there. They're going to go bad. I don't know. Butter does go bad. I think, butter does go bad at some point, At some point it does. I know people leave it on the counter, but I'm pretty sure it goes bad at some point. And eggs, if you leave them out too long, I don't think I need to explain that. Maybe, even if you leave it on the counter and maybe something gets into it, basically what was put out is going to get thrown away. This is not your fault, but it's kind of like they want you to see what you're dealing with here. This person, whoever you're connected to, they're going to use this to their advantage to show why they should stay in control. They're losing control, though. That's weird. Five of Swords. Whoever this person is, I don't... they're half in, half out. I don't feel like they really want control. They just don't want somebody else to have control. I don't know. Do they just not want you to have control? They don't want you to have control. I don't know why. I feel rude saying that, but I feel like that might be the point. This person that you really like just doesn't want you to have control. This reminds me of one of those friends, who everything's well and good and they're questionably a good friend until you start doing better than them, and then they get insecure, and then they start to point out all your faults, and then they start to become difficult. This person may have this ego issue where you're all fine and good for them as long as they are above you or they perceive themselves as above you. That's not healthy. That's not good. I've had friends like that in the past, a long time ago. I gravitated away from those type of people, and I don't have people like that in my life now. But it's like realizing if you're allowing people like this in your life, or you're valuing them more than they value you, you're only of value to them as long as they feel like they're above you. That's not good. That's very unhealthy. And that might be what's going on with this. Because I get like an insecurity thing. They like to believe that they're better. They like to have people that make them feel like, well, I'm better than you, so that makes me a good person. Or like that's how they define their value. I surround myself with people I believe are less than me, and it makes me feel better about myself. They may be one of those. The thing is, you're not less than them. You're not. But realizing that that's how this person views you, for whatever reason, just seeing them for who they are might help you disconnect from them. See them for who they really are. Because I'm getting like, this is something with this person it's not going to stop. Maybe, especially with Gemini, watch how they treat other people, and are they doing this with other people? You may be surprised that they're doing this with you too. It might be one of those things where I didn't really think they were doing that with me, but the thing is, if you get a little bit too strong, they get uncomfortable, they try to tear you down, or they walk away from you, they don't want anything to do with you, because they're more comfortable when they feel like they're above you. Which is not the actual case, because you are smart, you have your own things going on, but if that's this type of person, you don't need that person in your life. I feel like that's what this reading is about, seeing this person for who they are. If this reading is hitting, I feel like that's why this reading is coming to you. They want you to see this person for who they are and how they're treating you, and realize that's not healthy. You need people who lift you up and want to be your level with you. Like, they want to lift you up to their, like, if maybe, say, for example, you have $10, they have 20, they want to help you get up to the $20 level. You need people like that. Or vice versa, maybe you're at the $20 level and they're at the 10, and they're like, how did you get there, Gemini? Can you tell me how? Because I want to get there, up there with you. And then you work together, they get up to 20, you're up to 20, and then you both move up to 25 together. It's people who want to be with you and see eye to eye with you, not people who want to have this weird power dynamic. Because definitely we don't want the reverse either, but I feel like this person's like, I'm 20, you're 10, and if you start moving up to 15, they're like, whoa, 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 what are you doing, Gemini? Whoa, 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 go back down to 10, back down, you belong at 10, Gemini, go back to 10. And that's how this energy feels, and this isn't healthy, this isn't good. And seeing it for what it is, I feel like that does seem to make a change in your life. When you see this person for who they are, I feel like that makes things better for you, because it'll change how you relate to people around you. Because I feel like this may be an example of one person, but this might be a repetitive pattern throughout your life. And I feel like once you start gravitating away from it, you won't return to it. You need people who want to stand with you, not people who want to stand on top of you. Alright, I think we're there. Alright, I'm going to shut this down here. Hopefully that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email. jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.